Hi guys, M13 here, and I've reviewed this game before, but this is like my long-term review. Because sometimes when you first get a game, you play it for an hour or two, and you think, wow, this is awesome, and then you make a review saying how great it is, and then after playing it for like 6 hours or 10 hours, you get bored of it. But this is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit? Underground? Something? I don't know. What's the name of this game? Hold on a sec. Most Wanted. Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I'm loving it. I'm still loving it. I've actually played the crap out of this game, and it's very interesting because I've never really gotten into a racing game as much as this one. I've played a few racing games. I buy the odd one. I play them a bit. I never get that into them, mainly because I'm not very good at them. But I'm actually doing okay. It's interesting because it comes from like from racing on the track. I just take some of the things that I've learned from racing in real life and start to apply it to the game, and then I'm amazed by how well things translate over to video games. And the opposite should be true. Anyways, we're getting off topic. The great thing about this game, I've already unlocked pretty much everything, so there's not much for me to do in the single player game, but every time I can turn the game on, I go over to Easy Drive, top left hand corner of the screen. You go to Easy Drive and you check out Autolog Recommends, and what it shows you is your online friends and how they beat your times. Like this Kunga999, he's still pretty much my only friend. I actually had a bunch of friends add me on this game thanks to my previous review video. My name for this game, which is like it uses Origin. The Origin, it's not on Steam, it's on Origin, which is another video game downloader. Is M13 Online. So if you have Origin and you have this game, then please add me, because this game, if you don't have any friends on Origin, then honestly I don't really recommend buying this game. Well, the game is pretty awesome, but the problem is once you've beat the single player, there's not much after that. Unless you have friends. If you have friends, what you do is go to Autolog Recommends, and you see this Kunga guy, he beat my time on this race, and he beat me on this race, and I can go to Challenge Friends. This guy Missav777, my best time on this race is 132, and he got 131. So all I got to do is click on it, go over here, and it's another truck race. There's a few races in the game where you use like 4x4 trucks, and that's it. So he used the exact same truck that I'm going to use. So this will be a fair race, and it's going to be my time versus his time. He beat me by a whole second. Oh, I've done this race before. This race is hard, man. I remember the first time I did this race, I did it like a bunch of times. Like, like I did it like 10 times in a row before I finally had a time that I was happy with. It's a difficult race. It's very technical, and there's a lot of things you can like crash into that'll just, once you crash, your time's pretty much gone. Don't. Oh, fuck. Anyways, so yeah, I'm really. See, I'm already screwed, and there's no way I'm gonna have a good enough time to beat him. But the game is, if you have friends, then it's awesome, because you just constantly get updated with their times. And there's a lot of very different races in the game. I'm not sure how many maps there are. Oh, I just got something unlocked. But there's a lot, and it's enough so that every time, even if you play the same races again and again, you don't get bored of them. I'm just gonna opt out of this race because I've already don't have a time that I'm not gonna have a good time that I'm gonna be happy with. Let's just look at the scenery. Maybe we'll see some ducks. So yeah, the game's gorgeous. I love the variety of maps. The maps are very well planned out, and I love doing the same race again and again. I don't get bored of it like I would with some other games. And I love the fact that every time you turn the game on, you can go and see, oops, I'm still in a race, so I can't do that. Let's just leave event. Yes, there we go. So every time I'm look at my mirrors just hanging off loose. See that on the left-hand side? So every time I turn this game on, I can just go over to Easy Drive, Autolock Recommends, and see who's beaten my times. Who's had the audacity to beat my times. And then I just go in and just pretty much slap them down. I actually have more friends than this, but it seems I got like maybe 4 friends, but my other 2 friends can't really beat any of my times. And I'm not exaggerating. When they beat them, I just go in and beat them by like another 5-10 seconds. So-and-so has beaten you by 1 second. Okay, I do the race again. I beat them by like 10 seconds. And then they just give up. Oh, look at this. Kunga beat me by 0.8 of a second, bastard. So yeah, that'll be anyway. So yeah, it's just fun. It's just back and forth racing with your friends, and it's just like it's because when you at this point I'm good enough that the artificial intelligence rarely ever challenges me. Most races I win by a large margin. So if I was just playing against the computer, it wouldn't be very fun. But I'm not. I'm playing against times, and I'm playing against real life friends who are beating me by like a second or 2, and I got to go and try again to get that. I got to eke out that extra second or 2 from a race that I've maybe already done 5 to 10 times, and it's trying to get that extra second quicker, and it really helps you like master your lines and whatnot. So yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted, I recommend the game, highly recommend it, and if you do get the game, then please add me, because I'd love to beat the shit out of your times. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a jump. Push the A button. Cool. There's another jump. Well, if you were going faster, it would have been. Ooh, you're going really fast. Where's your speedo, man? No speedometer on this shitty game? What the hell? Oh, your first crash. That's okay, you went really far. Yeah, no police. You can just keep playing. There you go.